This is a comparison test between the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 4. You can tell the difference. Well, you can't tell the difference right now. They look exactly the same. So you've got all my apps are on one and the other. Now, what you can do is tell the difference by looking at the sides. Now, this is the 4. And you can see that there is an antenna line there. Not there. Not there. And there's one there. With the iPhone 4S, there's one there, one there, one there, and one up there. Now, initially, you can't really tell the difference in the menu. They're both identical. They do, they both move exactly the same way. See, they're both pretty much identical. Where it comes to the iPhone 4S's dual-core processor is in the in its loading programs, basically. So if we go across here into this, and now we launch, whoops, false alarm. If we try and launch Facebook at the same time, that's not going to work because they're both still loaded in memory. So let me just kick the memory out. And this had more stuff running, so that's not fair. Okay, now they've both got nothing running on it. Alright. Now let's try and launch Facebook at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, we'll see. This is the 4S. It's already loaded everything on the screen. It's all ready to go. This one's still thinking about it. It's just finished now, but it was still kind of thinking about it. So yeah, it can be a bit slower. Scrolling obviously is really smooth, whereas this kind of jitters a bit. Yeah, coming back up. Even this one had a bit of problems. Okay. Yeah. Well, either way, Facebook's a good example. I think Twitter should be about the same. Okay. Okay, yep, so that one's still loading, as you can see up the top here with the loading. There you go. And that one had already finished, so that's not too bad. What about Skype? Oh yeah, that's a big difference. There you go. Skype did take a while to load there. So yeah. So there is a few issues. Not a few issues before anyway. Having some speed issues. Loading phone. What about phone? Okay, yeah, it's a little bit slower. The great part about this is that the iPhone 4S, its flagship real product, is Siri. Now, if you try and do the same thing on a iPhone 4, if you hold the button, it does voice control. So we'll cancel that. Right, now let me just quickly do something for a second. Make sure we're on it there. I just need to turn on a feature for Siri. Okay. Alright, well, we know this phone, iPhone 4, it's good. It's still great to have. I mean, I'd still buy one if, If 4S wasn't out, I'd still use it because it's great. It's a good phone. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to hold this button. What is the weather today?
I don't know where you are. You can turn on location services in settings, then I'll know where you are, or you can just tell me where to check the weather.
That's a good point. Location services should be on, but I must have turned them off. Let's try that again. Well, it kind of understood my question though, which was good. Okay. Can you check the weather for Melbourne, Victoria, Australia?
Here's the forecast for Melbourne, Australia today.
Bam. There it is. Okay. Thank you, Siri. Even though she can't hear me saying thank you, but there it is. The forecast for Melbourne, Australia today. Can't really read it. This camera's a bit dodgy, but it does say 18 and cloudy. Okay, so basically we just tap this microphone and we ask it questions. What is the meaning of life?
42.
Yes, it knows! Lovely. That's awesome. Alright, a couple more. Here we go. Just a practical thing. Set a reminder.
Okay, just tell me what you want to be reminded about.
Send a message to DWI Incorporated.
When would you like me to remind you?
Tomorrow at 12 p.m.
Here's your reminder for tomorrow at 12 p.m. Shall I create it?
No.
Okay then.
Yeah, the only reason why I said no is because I really don't want a reminder. But it was basically there. I mean, it had a slight issue with me saying DWI, probably because I didn't say it right. And Siri's still in beta stages as well. It's not a final product. But boy, it's pretty good for what it is. Alright, one last thing. What can I do? Let's send a text message to... No, let's not send a text message. I think that'll do. Actually, I'm going to ask it a math problem, see if we can get a math problem right. What is 1 plus 6 plus 4 plus 12 plus 24 plus 62 plus 28 plus 1?
This might answer your question.
Close enough. Can you read it? Yeah, see, you got the 24 and 62 mixed up. It didn't put a plus in front of that. But it got pretty good. Alright. I'm having fun now. I want to do one more. Open the pod bay doors.
Sigh.
That's brilliant. Anyway, this has been me in my little review of the iPhone 4S 64 gig model. Absolutely brilliant.